If your screen looks like this chaotic sequence of overlapping windows, you already know the frustration of using AI for design. You can brainstorm a great idea with a chatbot, but turning that text into a polished presentation requires copying, pasting, and manually bouncing between different software applications. Anthropic recently upgraded Claude's built-in connectors to help bridge that gap. By the end of this video, you will be able to build, layout, and revise a complete slide deck entirely within your chat window. To follow along, you need an active Claude account and an account with a third-party application like Gamma or Canva. Using a single interface removes the need to manually move data across different browser tabs. Step 1 is to open the default Claude interface. From there, navigate to your settings menu. This UI mockup highlights the exact path you need to take. Inside the settings sidebar, click Connectors and navigate to the Browse Connectors button. Here you can scan through the available integrations to locate a specific visual tool. For this project, we will use Gamma, an application dedicated to creating presentations. Click the plus icon next to Gamma. A pop-up will appear asking you to log in and confirm your account credentials. Linking these accounts allows Claude to send instructions and data to external applications on your behalf. Close the settings menu and start a new chat. To activate the application, you must use a trigger prompt. Claude will not use external tools unless you explicitly instruct it to do so. Type your command. Create a presentation with Gamma about an army of AI agents dressed up as penguins with hats taking over the world. This logic tree shows how mentioning the application routes the request. A generic request prompts a standard response, while mentioning the app name triggers the integration. This tells the AI exactly where to send your data via the external API. Despite their intelligence, these models still require specific directions to successfully deploy their connected capabilities. Press Enter and Claude will instantly begin processing the generation while actively communicating with Gamma in the background. This mockup shows the result. The graphical interface of the external app appears natively inside the chat window. You can scroll through and interact with this embedded window just like in the native application. You can adjust the design directly in the chat using natural language. For example, tell Claude to add a universal dress code requiring all humans to wear tuxedos. The slide deck will instantly update all of its text and visual assets dynamically to reflect that specific revision. Note that processing these small edits through the chat interface introduces latency. It takes more time for the model to process micro adjustments here than in the native app. The most efficient workflow is to use Claude for the initial drafting and Privy content generation, then transition to the native Gamma application for final layout adjustments. Connectors act as workflow starters, leaving the final artistic polish to the more responsive native tools. Looking at the completed presentation, we can see the practical benefits of this setup. You have successfully built a complex visual asset from a single simple text prompt, all without ever switching your browser tabs. This diagram shows how connectors can also handle the end of a project. If you have Slack connected, you can ask Claude to summarize the finished slides and drop them directly into your team's channel. Integrating these tools allows a single prompt to handle the transition from initial brainstorming to final team discussion. I've just given you the keys to the kingdom. The tools are free. The workflow is proven. The only thing missing is you. If you're ready to stop paying freelancers and start building systems, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment. Let's drift.